Thank you. Bye.
No. So when did you become a fan? Did you watch season 1, and then when did you get involved?
Immediately. It came up on Netflix, and I saw it, and I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, that looks like a cool show. I was like, but I'm going to continue watching The Office because there's 47 seasons of that. And then one day I was just like, I'm going to start this. And I don't know, I was watching my baby. She's young, just had a baby, so I had plenty of time around the house. And I just turned it on, and I was like, and then at the end of the day, I'd watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And then, yeah, so I was a huge fan since the beginning. It reminds me of my childhood. It's everything that you want in a show. Like, it's nostalgic, it's funny, it's scary, it's everything I was, like, as a kid, this little explorer guy. I always thought I was a Goonie.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, and what I love about it, I kind of compared it to Walking Dead almost. I'm not normally into the gore and horror like maybe you are.
Love it.
But the storyline is so good that there's a little bit of that in it, and you don't mind it.
Man, these kids are amazing. Amazing. The just Millie Bobby Brown and Gatton and Lucas, all those kids are amazing. Amazing.
Where was this shot? Where were most of your scenes shot? I want a little behind the scenes action, if you can.
Up in Georgia.
In Georgia, okay.
Yeah.
Did you work a lot with I haven't had a chance to binge season 2 yet.
Well, it's not out. Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
So,
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just tired a lot.
Well, and I have to watch when my kids aren't around because I need it in the daytime.
How
I
old
get
are
a little
they?
scared. They're young, 3 and 5. So, but at any rate, so your scenes, because even when this season 2 came out, it was kind of new for you. You didn't know what they were going to put in, what they weren't.
No idea. Yeah, we don't know, man. I didn't even get a full script. I only got my sections, and then you just show up on set, and then whoever's in the scene with you, you're just like, oh, this is interesting.
Like literally the day.
You get it like the day before.
Okay.
You know, like maybe like 2 days before you come in, you get your sides.
So how many days were you there shooting it? How long did it take?
So long.
Like what's long in TV world?
I was up there for extended like 5 days at one point, but I've been going back and forth for months.
Yeah.
Months, since October of last year.
What's so interesting, I'd imagine, because you act, you direct, your kind of hands are kind of in everything.
Yeah.
How is it from that perspective? Is there anything like, well, I would have done this differently? Or
No, because, what I do, independent horror films, is a lot different than what the Duffer Brothers does with Netflix. Because when I walk in, it's millions of dollars worth of stuff. Onto Stranger Things.
Yeah.
When I walk into my set, it's like dollars of stuff. It's like, we got a coffee, and you might get a sandwich if you're lucky. This, you walk in, and they're handing you things. By the time you get to set, you've already got like a T-shirt, a coffee. There's someone with you taking them.
One today?
I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
No. But it's a world of difference.
Yeah.
It's a totally different avenue. Like, they're not even it's so much better on that show than my shows.
So people are already looking forward to season 3 now, right? Now we gotta wait forever. Is there word if you're gonna be in season 3?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just listen. You just keep watching the shows.
Now we go into no saying.
Keep watching the shows, and you will know what happens. That's how I learned.
Up, when you look back at that whole experience, what are you gonna remember most? Do you think?
Man, I don't know. The kids, maybe hanging out with the kids on set. The Duffer Brothers were great, man. Great guys, brilliant dudes. They're like a symbiotic ballet, those two. Because they're just like this on set. One's doing something while the other one's doing something, and then they do this like transition of where now he's doing what he was doing, and now he's over here. And you just watch. I just watch them, and I watch the DPs, and because that's my avenue too, is being the filmmaker. So I just sit back when I'm not in my scenes, and I just watch. And I'm like, oh, they're using that camera. Oh, that's cool. Oh, what's that? I've never seen that rig. Oh, that's a giant car with 6 wheels. Like where did that? Why is that in a building? Like, so that's the kind of stuff I pay attention to, and it's just this magical moment, man.
I know. Well, and Halloween, everyone's going to be dressed up. That's one of the most popular costumes this year. You going to be dressing up?
I'm going to be myself, my own character.
Okay, good.
No one will have any idea who that is.
Yep.
They're just going to be like, So tonight, right? Like,
I know.
Parties everywhere.
So go ahead. Let's get dressed up.
Let's
binge watch season 2 tonight. This is a good night to do it. Halloween.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
All right. Joe, thank you so much.
I don't know.
Again.
Okay.
Keep us posted.
All right. Happy Halloween.
Look out, old Mackie's back. They call themselves the Threepenny Opera, but they are not at all an opera. They're a musical comedy satire that is a must-see. Now, for those of you who may not know about this show, we have two of the actors, Chris Jackson and Amy Gray, here with us to fill you in on exactly what we were talking about. I'm kind of learning as we go here as well. First off, welcome to The Blend. So happy to have you guys here.
Thanks for having us.
Let's literally kind of talk about the behind the story of this play and what people can expect, since no, it is not an opera.
It's not an opera. It is probably what everyone can look at as the grandfather of musical theater.
Oh.
The original was written in the late 1800s as a beggar's opera in England, but then Bertolt Brecht and Kurt Weill in, I think it was the 20s, they took it and
1928.
1928,
yeah.
and they made it into a musical theater production that has now inspired shows like Chicago or Cabaret.
To be able to be part of a play that has such history, such strong roots that what I'm told a lot of people don't like to tackle. What is that like as an actor, and why is this one that not a lot of people like to touch?
Well, I think that the play itself challenges so many of those theatrical norms. We're breaking the fourth wall. The music itself, I mean, if you ask any musician who's played the show, the music itself, there's so many weird timing things that happen inside of it. But I think that you're seeing theaters tackle it more often now because it's held that test of time. You know, all of the social standards that Brecht challenges, we're seeing again. And, you know, everything comes in those pendulum swings. So I think that you're going to start seeing the show more often, and job site theaters on that cutting edge, especially here in the States.
Well, and like you were saying, Amy, I mean, compliments to the cast and the crew, the Strats, for wanting to bring this play to the stage so that people could see it. And I'm glad you also brought up the music, because that is very recognizable, and talk about difficult.
It is. Mac the Knife is basically the opening number, and everyone knows that one because of Sinatra and Bobby Darin. But then also Pirate Jenny, which I grew up listening to Nina Simone singing that. And Pirate Jenny is a song I get to sing, so I'm very happy about that.
You do it so well.
Thank you.
And I will say, when people do get to go and see this show, they recognize the music. What else do you think people come away with?
There is a lot of current events that you can probably sit back, or if you're home watching current events, you may be unhappy with how things might be going, or maybe you are happy with it. But, you know, it's a very tumultuous time for a lot of people. You can go into this show, and while you might see similar tumultuous events happening, you can actually relax and enjoy and breathe, because it's happening on stage. It's not real, but you can connect to it.
We make you laugh at it.
And laugh.
You know, we make you laugh at just how ridiculous things have gotten, and, you know, socially, politically, you know, and we don't let you escape it. You know, we put it right in front of you, you know, whatever it is, whether it's a political thing or a social thing, we put it in front of you and we go, look, we're all in this together, so let's laugh a little bit.
Well, and I think it's ironic that, like you said, 1928, you know, was when this form kind of premiered, and to be able to see the similarities between what happened, I mean, that's very ironic, I will say.
History tends to repeat itself, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. Okay, well, I can tell you guys are both enjoying it. And again, if you haven't gone out and see it yet, well, of course, please do so. Of course, you can go to stratcenter.org, and it's now playing through November 12th. Thank you so much for coming in. I'll say I feel very lighthearted in my Wonder Woman compared to you guys.
We need it.
Yes.
Yeah, we need it.
Again, that's the information on your screen. Thank you to the both of you for coming in. Well, Michelle Edmonds usually joins us with 50 Floor, but today we are joined by somebody else, since it is Halloween.
That's right. Here with the details on 50 Floor is the lovely Kim Kardashian.
Hey guys, 1 second.
Oh, are you Facebooking Live right now?
No, actually, I'm just selfieing. I mean, it's really great to be here with such powerful women. You know, I mean, seriously, do you know how hard it is to get your hair and makeup done for 5 hours at a time?
5 hours.
5 hours. Sometimes I actually have to like sleep while they're doing it. It's so hard.
Well, it pays off. You look beautiful.
Well, thanks. I have the whole team. And you know, when my momager told me about this great opportunity with 50 Floor, I was like, OMG, I don't know if Kanye will be jealous because it's another rapper and I'm like going behind his back. But she said, no, it's not a rapper, honey. It's a flooring company. And I said, great. If they're going to pay me, I'll be on.
So do we have the rest of the family here?
No, they're actually in LA, and you know, we're all pregnant now, and tons of the family are pregnant, and I actually have a surrogate, but I feel pregnant after all the Halloween candy I've eaten. Oh, hold on. But anyway.
So you were hired and representing 50 Floor,
Right.
which, I mean, whoever the representative is.
Right.
Always
right.
great deals, always great product.
Such great deals. And you know what's so cool is all you have to do is have your personal assistant call 877-50-FLOOR or log on to 50floor.com, and they'll get the ball rolling and people will come to you. So, you know, it's like for me going out and having the paparazzi, well, I actually like that. So
Well, and with these new floors, it's like you have a Hollywood home right here in the Bay Area, right?
Exactly. And it's so cool. Like they bring everything right to your house. And I've got 100 floors in my house. And seriously, I could have a different type of flooring in each room, and someone will come over like a personal glam squad and just show you all these types of flooring, and it's so cool. OMG, I'm dying right now.
But you already brought up how many kids now are in the family. I mean, you need something to be durable.
So durable. I mean, for me, you know, if they mess it up, I can just rip it out right away, you know, because we're good like that. But, you know, exactly. You want that durability when the kids are playing around, you know, spilling all their lollipops and their $100 bills on the floor. But also, installation is really a cool day too. And literally, they can have it done in one day. Even my house, they literally had 986 different types of installers come at one time. So they got the job done in one day. It was amazing.
And I know you're not worried about budget because you have all this money, but for those worried, you know, budget friendly, now is the time to call, right? It's the last day of what deal?
Last day of free installation. I mean, seriously, for you guys, that's really great. For me, it's no biggie. But it is a biggie to all the regular people out there. But, you know, you really got to call right now. Or your assistant.
We like being regular people.
Yeah, we do.
Thanks for joining us, regular folks.
I had no idea Kim would go ahead and be able to sell our flooring along with her selfie time.
Yeah, totally.
So once again, this is the last day for free installation. And of course, for more information, you can give 50 Floor a call. And don't forget to mention the morning blend. And you know what, Kim, you're going to save an extra $100 there too.
And
what if they mention Kim Kardashian?
Well, I don't know, but you can use that $100 to get a quarter of my new contour kit.
Perfect. Kim,
Thank
thanks
you
for coming in. Tell the family we said hi.
Love ya.
We are embracing girl power even more this morning. Contestants from all over have competed to become an elite athlete in Steve Austin's Broken Skull Challenge, now in its 6th season on CMT.
So that looks like fun, doesn't it, Carly? Right up our alley. The new season starts tonight. And this is when you will also meet the Bay Area's own Jennifer Martinez, who is stepping up to the challenge. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are y'all?
Good.
Are you okay after watching that footage?
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited to finally see the episode.
We had a clip and she goes, wait a minute, you have a clip? Because it starts tonight, so you haven't seen any of it. You're going to be at your watch party watching along with everybody else for the first time.
Yes, I have absolutely no idea. I was there, but that's all I know.
Well, and like Carly said, we did address the Wonder Woman. I kind of was talking about the video because I was so, you know, immersed into that video, but Wonder Woman as well?
Yes, Wonder Woman as well.
You're like the real live Wonder Woman, though.
Yeah,
who needs costumes and, So tell us a little bit about your background and kind of what you do, how you got into this.
So my background, I was born and raised here in Tampa. I'm one of the few. There's 9 of us. We have a club. No, I'm just kidding. But I started in obstacle course racing about 4 years ago. And from there it was ooh, this is kind of fun. What more can I do? I wanted to find a place where I could train, where I could learn, where I could become stronger. So I found Shinobi School, which is an amazing parkour gym. And I was like, wait, there's a sport where you can climb on things? This is a thing. So I started training in parkour and aerial acrobatics. And from there it was okay, what's next? I do all the obstacle races, and all of these shows started popping up. There's a bunch of different ones now. The opportunity for Broken Skull Challenge came up, and I was like, yes, let's go. So
obviously we can't find out how far you make it, but we're going to meet all the contestants tonight on kind of the season opener, correct?
yeah, so this will be, I don't know what they're calling us. We're the middleweights.
Okay.
For the females. So there's 8 competitors today that are all competing on the show for a chance at the Skullbuster.
Now, I will say, I can tell that, I mean, obviously physically draining, but I can tell, you know, you're getting emotional. This was a very intense thing for you to tackle, literally.
Oh, yeah. It's, you know, it's kind of one of those, like, you're 6 years old and you say, okay, what's my goal?
Oh, no.
High five, 6-year-old self. I've done it. So it was really cool for me.
Yeah.
Very cool for you and very cool for all of us to
Yeah.
watch, to see you accomplish this. And it's quite the feat. And I will say, like, watching these women in battle in this, and you've already alluded to how many shows are out there right now.
Yes.
What is it like, someone in your field, and to have your passions be able to see so many people embracing physical challenges like this?
You know, it's just amazing. And as a female, I mean, I still see it every single day when I go to the gym, when I compete. You can't pick that up. You're not strong enough for that. You can't climb that. You're not big enough for that. So as a girl, for me, it's been really amazing to be able to get on TV and to prove, like, no, yes, I can. They don't change the course for males versus females.
Oh, they don't at all?
No, we do the exact same thing that the guys do. And there is no difference. So for us, it's so fulfilling to know that I'm empowering this new generation.
I love it. Well, you can open to the public, right? The watch party?
Yes.
You want to invite everybody else to come
The watch party, definitely. The watch party is tonight. It is at Saki Toomey and Temple Terrace. It's right off 56th and Fowler. It starts at 8 o'clock. We're doing a costume contest at 9, so come dressed up. It's going to be phenomenal. The show starts at 10, and there's going to be drink specials, food specials, open for anyone.
Perfect for our Halloween theme
right?
here. This was such a treat.
High five. Awesome. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back. Lisa Lynn, founder of Lynn Fit Nutrition, is known for her 16 years as Martha Stewart's personal trainer. Her metabolic boosting methods have been featured on the Dr. Oz Show, Meredith Vieira, and other national media outlets. Lisa Lynn understands the struggles that many Americans undergo involving weight loss, and she joins us today. Lisa, how are you?
I'm well, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Glad to have you back.
Who knew my mess would become my message?
Let's talk about your mess, because we're going to hear a little bit more about your story, which I don't think we got to last time you were here.
No, and this is hard for me because I ripped up. If anyone out there's watching who's been overweight, you know that you hate, I still hate cameras. I don't like seeing any old photos, so I ripped them up. I almost beat my poor husband up trying to take a picture of me in Cancun just because I hated my body that much. They're going to show, that's my big butt photo. I wouldn't look at the camera.
Lovely.
But I also brought my fat pants. See, and these might not look terrible, but what's important to know is I was vegetarian, starving, taking crazy supplements that hurt my body.
While you were in those pants?
Over exercising while I was 40 pounds heavier. So imagine I would have been 100 if I wasn't exercising, but I had to learn what I'm about to share with.
I was going to say, because it's not about diets here. It's about retraining.
You know what I learned? Diets don't work. And the day that I stopped dieting and I stopped the high carb, low carb madness, I have a slow metabolism and I'm short. I had to learn how to work myself. So everything you see here is a byproduct of my experience, not just here's a product, I want to sell it, but because I still have to live on this.
Well, I was going to say, living on this also involves some good things like lattes.
That's
and I think you're going to be whipping up and sharing some secrets
with us. Yeah, because what I also learned is you have to address the underlying issues. I had no energy. I was very depressed, which I didn't know is because I had no energy. I have hypothyroidism, and I am the worst when it comes to cravings and hunger. Guilty as
I know you're
charged.
speaking to a lot of people, though. A lot of people can relate to
And
this.
full confession, I am the biggest foodie. Like I was listening to how do you think I ended up with Martha? So what I learned is I still eat emotionally, but change what's on the other end of the fork. I don't go to the store and buy these lattes, which you're gonna love. This is so simple. This is hazelnut black coffee.
Oh,
right?
good choice.
Here's how hard it is. This is 2 scoops of my metabolic boosting. And to be honest, this is commendable because most whey's won't do this. It tastes that good. This is my little, yeah, Martha wouldn't love this.
Okay, and you know what? I should bring mine over because I actually have hazelnut in my coffee mug today.
Oh, okay. We're talking 500 calories with that one and a lot of sugar. We're talking 155 calories, no sugar. Whoops, sorry. And look at that. Froths up. Do you want to
Can't
taste
drinks
this?
be dangerous too? Don't they have a lot of hidden calories?
Loaded
I mean,
with
I feel
fat
like
and sugar. And to be
salads,
honest,
they're secret.
The reason I'm going after the coffee is because it's the #1 place that people mess up. They'll fix everything. You have to move the small things. This boosts your metabolism, 25%. Yours slows the weight loss, blocks cortisol. Most importantly, it's loaded with amino acids, so it helps boost mood, and it nourishes your body, so it kills cravings before they begin.
Well, and this is breakfast. Let's go into lunch and dinner.
Okay,
this is a whole 24-hour
remember,
cycle.
we're trying to get people away from bad decision making. So we're trying to remove the decisions, because I was the worst. For lunch, you try to go from breakfast to lunch. Remember, we're trying to burn fat and lose weight. So this isn't about feeding our face more. We get heavy doing that. This is lunch, and lunch can be, all right, I'm going to full disclosure, this is what I drink. This is some more black coffee. I'm with you, girl.
I was going to say, that's how I normally drink it.
Now, you could ice this, you know, if you're in Florida and it's hot, you could add some more this is chocolate. Smell this.
Oh, wow.
Pure cocoa.
Same
Smell
kind
that.
of the...
Yeah, pure protein, just chocolate. And then all you have to do is, this is what I do. And you see the chunks on the top? I eat it like brownie batter. Okay, this flips people out, but it is so delicious. And because I am a total chocolate junkie, I do eat one of my chocolate almond lean bars. Now, you don't have to have a lean bar. You can make a salad. But to be honest, I, like you, I'm on the set. I can't have a big salad. I don't want to smell like onions, but give me this any day of the week. And then at dinner time, you can have a nice apple for a snack, a cup of tea, and a dinner of, we're going to show them my zoodle and turkey meatballs recipe.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full.
You're
going to supplement at breakfast, lunch, and dinner to help kill cravings, digest food. It helps your body assimilate all the nutrients, so they're used and burned as fat, not stored. Botanical extracts.
I'm distracted. This is so good.
Oh my
I love
God,
this bar. I need more of
Can you imagine this for lunch? So women who don't eat or eat the wrong thing, which is me, this brings you right in. You love it because this is what you want to eat.
Yeah, and so you're satisfying those cravings.
Yep.
We have a special offer here as we close up,
We do,
right?
by the way. 20% off the entire system, everything you need. And if anybody needs help, I really, honestly, I'm there. I understand. I get it.
We know you do. Thank you. We always
Thanks
love
for
when you're
having
here.
me.
We look
Thanks
forward to
for
having you back soon. And again, let's eat some of the more of those, Natalie. And now we have something to brighten your day. Do you ever feel like you're living in a cave? Your Solotube dealer has the solution. A Solotube daylighting system adds pure, bright sunlight without the heat to make your home feel more spacious, vibrant, and inviting while reducing your reliance on artificial light. Installed within less than 2 hours, this maintenance-free miracle light is known to be the best thing you can do in your home. Install your Solotube and receive a free solar-powered nightlight right now. Call for your free estimate or visit their website. The information on your screen. Solotube will brighten your day, so make sure you call today.
Dr. Earthshawn Health and Weight Loss Center has a proven 40-day weight loss program helping the Bay Area lose weight and keeping it off. And today he is joined by Deanna Ayanako. How'd I do, Deanna?
That was perfect.
Nice. Well, I would say I did good there, but Deanna here has done a great job of losing weight. Isn't that right, doctor?
Absolutely. Did an amazing job, and I'll kind of let you guys tell the story there, but a little bit about our program. It's custom building a program for each individual, and you guys know how that works. There's no two people in the room that are alike, so guess what? No two programs should ever be alike, and I think that's really the secret to this protocol and what has made it so effective, but really not just cracking the code on weight loss, but cracking the code on health. But it's a 40-day process, super efficient, but these are patients that are losing 10, 20, 30, 40 plus pounds during our 40-day process. And you know this, we don't use drugs or shots or pharmaceutical pills, no prepackaged foods, but everything that we utilize on the program, it's plant-based, it's all organic, it's all excipient-free, it's all carbon-based. I want health restoration. I want our patients to feel good.
Feel good and look good too. And Dr. Earthshawn, I think this is the perfect time to take a look at some before and after the 40 days with Deanna here. How much weight did you end up losing? You look great.
I lost 27 pounds in just 40 short days.
And you can really see your waist in there as your hands are there. You can really tell a difference there. And I'm assuming you've been able to tell a difference in your, say, closet, for instance?
Oh my gosh, I love going shopping in my closet, shopping anywhere now. I didn't like it before. I like it now because I feel better and look better. And I just love looking at myself in the mirror now. And I didn't before. So it was just amazing.
Well, let's expand a little bit on that feeling better aspect. How has your life changed since the 40 days?
Well, I wasn't having a lot of problems sleeping, and I had low energy throughout the day, and now I sleep throughout the night. You know, I don't wake up. I literally can get 8 hours straight. That was definitely never a possibility for me before this program. Now I sleep soundly and I have high energy throughout the day. Those are the main two health benefits that I've gotten from it, but I just feel better altogether. I just feel great. And it's been a blessing.
Also, I think it's safe to say you probably have people coming up to you and asking you, how you did it. What do you want other people to know about Dr. Earthshawn's program?
I want them to know that it's the best thing that ever happened to me. It can be a great thing for you as well. You will feel better, look better. Everyone around you will notice it as well. I just get so many compliments now, and it's definitely worth it. You should definitely try it.
And
Seriously.
I always love when you talk about the stories that you do hear, the health benefits.